Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Sa gitna ng mapanubok na panahon, magkahatid sigla at kakibat ay diskusyon. Sama-sama tayo, kahit magkalayo. Sa programang ito, tiyak ang pagkatuto. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo.
Good day, Delpilarians! Welcome to Teleradyo Marcelo, ang telearalan ng bawat malulenyo. I am Gurley A. Cantella, your teacher broadcaster of the hour from Junior High School Science Department. Are you ready? Remember, learning is fun when shared with everyone. Our topic last time was about particle nature of matter. Today's lesson is a continuation of what we have learned from the last episode. Let's watch this video clip to give us a throwback of what we have learned last time. Amazing, isn't it? We have identified examples of matter that can be found everywhere. We have described common properties of solids, liquids, and gases. We have also distinguished properties of matter from those of non-matter and even appreciated the importance of learning its properties. Now, let's take a look at the objective of today's lesson. Most essential learning competency. Explain the properties of solids, liquids, and gases based on the particle nature of matter. For you to understand more about matter and its properties, let's do these simple activities. Activity 1, identifying solids, liquids, and gases. For the direction, you are going to identify the given examples of matter as to solids, liquids, or gases based on their properties. Fill in the table by ticking on the correct box. Alright, so let's try answering number 1. Example number 1 is a cup of coffee. Is coffee solid, liquid, or gas? Let's analyze. Can coffee be stirred? Yes. Can it be poured? Yes. Can it keep its volume? Another yes. Therefore, coffee is an example of a liquid. For number 2, we have a dice. Is dice solid, liquid, or gas? Let's see. Dice can keep its shape and it can also keep its mass. Therefore, dice is an example of a solid. Next, we have an eraser. What do you think? Is it solid, liquid, or gas? If you answered solid, then you are correct because an eraser can keep its shape and it can also keep its mass. For the next example, we have clouds. So how are you going to classify the clouds? If you classified it as a gas, then you are right. Clouds are gases. It is actually made up of water vapor. Gases can be compressed easily, change its volume, and fills any container it is in. Next, we have paint. Paint is another example of liquid because it can be stirred, it can be poured, and keep its volume. And for the last example, we have a balloon. Is it solid, liquid, or a gas? Awesome! Balloon is a gas. The gas inside the balloon can be compressed easily, change its volume, and fills any container it is in. Since all of you are very good, let's do another activity. Activity 2, importance of learning properties of matter. The objective of this activity is for us to appreciate the importance of learning about the properties of matter. For the direction, you are going to answer numbers 1 to 5 by doing the guessing game. Guess and fill each blank with a correct word to answer the given questions completely. And decode the term by dialing the given numbers in the keypad. Let's try answering number 1. The main phases of blank are solid, liquid, and gas. Our first clue, what is a piece of material that is placed at the door for wiping spoiled shoe soles? To find out the answer, dial 628. If you guessed mat, then you are correct. For the second clue, what is left in the word terrace if you are going to remove the word race? Dial 837 to find the answer. If you guessed ter, then you are right. Now, what word will be formed if you will put them together? Very good. The answer is matter. The main phases of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. For number 2, why is it important to learn about matter? Complete the answer by dialing 225-2852-84767. Each type of matter has different physical properties, and we need to learn and understand these characteristics to make blank. Did you answer calculations? Then you are correct. For the next number, what is the main characteristics of matter? To find out the answer, dial 865-863. The main physical characteristics of matter are mass, blank, weight, density, odor, and color. The answer is volume. For number 4, why is energy and matter important? To find out the answer, dial 75268. Energy and matter are essential concepts in all disciplines of science and engineering. For example, without inputs of energy like sunlight and matter like carbon dioxide and water, a plant cannot grow. The answer is plant. And for number 5, what is the relationship between matter and energy? To find out the answer, dial 782-837. The same amount of matter can have different amounts of energy and so represent different blank of matter. For example, if you add energy to an ice cube made of water, it becomes liquid water. And if you add even more energy, it becomes steam. The answer is states. To generalize, 3 states of matter exist: solid, liquid, and gas. Each has its own unique set of physical properties. To summarize the content of our lesson for today, let's try answering this. Fill in the table with the correct word. Your choices are directions, flow, shape, compressed, and volume. Let's start with solids. Solids have definite blank. What do you think is the correct word? If you answered shape, then you are correct. Another characteristics of solid is that it has definite volume and cannot be compressed. How about this? Solids do not blank. Very good. Solids do not flow. Now let's proceed to liquids. Liquids have no definite shape, but it has a definite blank. What do you think is it? All right, the answer is volume. Like solids, liquids cannot be compressed, but it can flow and take the shape of the container. And now let's move to gases. Gases have no definite shape and volume. Another characteristic is that it can be blank. What do you think is that property? All right, the answer is compressed. Unlike solids and liquids, gases can be compressed. And how about this last characteristic? Gases flow and spread in all blank to fill the container. The answer is directions. This time, let's complete the paragraph. Your choices are energy, matter, sound, volume, heat, and shape. Alright, so let's start. Everything that exists can be classed as either type of blank or a form of energy. What do you think is the answer? Very good. The answer is matter. Next, non-matter includes the blank from the fluorescent lamp, the blank from the stove, and the blank of an ambulance siren. The answers are light, heat, and sound. You cannot hold, taste, or smell these things. They are not type of matter but forms of blank. You are right. The answer is energy. Now, Why is it important to know the properties of matter? And it will help us see matter, feel matter, and taste matter. And now to check how well you understand the lesson, let's answer the assessment. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Which among the phases of matter is characterized by structural rigidity and resistance to changes of shape or volume? A. Gas, B. Liquid, C. Plasma, or D. Solid? The correct answer is letter D. Solid. Number 2. Three states of matter exist: solid, liquid, and gas. Which of the following are the common properties of liquid? A. It has no definite shape or volume. B. It has definite shape and no definite volume. C. It has a definite shape and has definite volume. Or D. It has a definite volume but take the shape of the container. The answer is letter D. It has a definite volume but take the shape of the container. Number 3. Everything that exists can be classified as either a type of matter or a form of energy. A. Air, B. Heat, C. Time, or D. Sunlight. The correct answer is letter A. Air. Number 4. Non-matter are not type of matter but forms of energy. Which of the following statements describe non-matter? A. They occupy space and have mass. B. You cannot hold, taste, or smell these things. Letter C. They are type of matter that are also forms of energy. Or letter D. Their physical properties are used to observe and describe matter. The correct answer is letter B. You cannot hold, taste, or smell these things. And for the last number, the main physical characteristics of matter are mass, volume, weight, density, odor, and color. Why do you need to study physical properties of matter? A. All things are made up of matter. B. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. C. Matter typically exists in one of three states: solid, liquid, or gas. And letter D, properties of matter help you to see matter, feel matter, and taste matter. The correct answer is letter D. Properties of matter help you see matter, feel matter, and taste matter. Did you get a perfect score? Very good. I hope you've learned from our lesson today. Before I end, I would like to announce about the ongoing online registration for Grade 7 Special Program in Science, Technology, and Engineering, or SPSTE. Schedule of online registration is from March 26 to April 30, 2021, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just fill out the form that can be found at this link: bit.ly/mhpnhs grade 7 SPSTE. Grade requirements: must have an average grade of at least 85 in math, English, and science, average grade of 83 in all other subjects, and no grade lower than 80 in any quarter, and with a general average of 85 and above, based on the computed grades from first to third grading periods. Schedule of interview is to be announced. I would like to thank the Del Pelorians, especially the grade 8 students who've watched and participated in this morning's activity, and also to my dear science family. our officer in charge, Ma'am Mirna L. De La Cruz, and our principal, Dr. Maria Victoria C. Vivo, and to the staff of Teleradyo Marcelo. I would also like to thank my hardworking grade 8 science production team, our script writers, Ma'am Irene G. Benaventura and Ma'am Felicita C. Cunanan, our technical director, Ma'am Zenaida G. Martinez, and our editor, Ma'am Janina Lagasca. That's all for today. Bye for now, Del Pilorians, until our next episode. Keep safe always, and God bless us all.
Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Makinig, manood, nasa teleradyo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Sa gitna ng mapanubok na panahon, magkahatid sa kakibat ay diskusyon. Sama-sama tayo, kahit magkalayo. Sa programang ito, tiyak ang pagkatuto. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo. Teleradyo, Teleradyo Marcelo.